Yo, what's good, music lovers and visual pioneers? Welcome back to the show where we celebrate the magic behind the lens, especially when that lens is in your hand. This week, we're not just watching the screen, we're showing you how to own it. We're diving deep into the art of the music video, from its groundbreaking beginnings to how you can craft your own visuals, no matter the budget. Before we fully immerse ourselves in the visual symphony, let's catch up on what's making waves in the music world right now. We got a lot to talk about. Settle in, and settling. Now, this next one is still developing, but the buzz is real, people. And I got excited. My mother texted me about this. So there are really strong rumors fueled by a little Ticketmaster slip up that Brandy and Monica are going on tour this fall for the Boy Is Mine tour. And get this, with Kelly Rowland and Mooney Long potentially joining them. We're waiting on official confirmation, but if this happens, that's a legendary R&B lineup. I don't want to miss it. You don't want to miss it. That's going to bring the 90 kids out. Like, damn. That's going to be a good tour. Big news for Amine fans. His new album, 13 Months of Sunshine, just dropped on May 16th. And let me tell you, this is a legit staff pick over here at Girl Group Studios. We've been bumping it. Familiar is personally my favorite one. And this album is definitely giving those vibrant, summer-ready vibes. And seriously, go add it to your rotation. I put it up on the playlist. You know, you won't regret it. The one and the only Miss Janet Jackson is set to receive the prestigious Icon Award at the 2025 American Music Awards. Okay, that's huge. But Janet gets these awards often. Like, Janet is recognized, but I guess, hey, she's a Jackson. But it's a total testament, I believe, to her undeniable cultural, global dominance. I remember about 2 summers ago, I discovered The Velvet Rope. I knew about the album, but it just kind of came to me and I really got into it. I was hooked. I mean, I watched the tour, the videos. I could play that album from top to bottom. I'm actually really going to go check out the vinyl stores and see if I could pick it up because I need that. I need The Velvet Rope on vinyl. Plus, she's performing for the first time in nearly a decade. The AMAs are set for May 26th from Las Vegas, and you know we'll be tuning in. All right, listen up, Idol fans. Your new American Idol winner is Jamal Roberts. So my family watches Idol, so I catch bits and pieces here, but I wasn't fully in the loop until I saw his performances, and then I saw that they crowned a new winner. And let me tell you this, the guy is mean, sings every genre, and in the best possible way I say that, just obviously, but the talent is next level. And get this, it's been 22 years since a black male won American Idol. The last one was Ruben Studdard in 2003. Jamal said this, quote, that he's planning to do, he said, I'm planning to do all genres. I'm looking forward to it. The 2025 BET Awards are celebrating the 25th anniversary of the show and of the TV show 106 in Park with an epic reunion. We're talking about former hosts like AJ Calloway, Free, Julissa, Keisha Shantae, Roxy, Terrence, all reuniting on stage. And the performances, who's performing? They're bringing back some of the artists who made the show legendary. Bow Wow, Mr. 106 in Park himself, A. Marie, B2K, Jim Jones, Aya, and T.I. Plus, more surprise guests. I hope that they really deliver, because I missed the show. But it's going to be a moment for everyone who grew up watching that show, and I'll be there. So mark your calendars. The BET Awards are live Monday, June 9th. Tyla. I feel like I talk about Tyla every week, but she's pretty relevant and she's always working. Tyla is hosting the Kids' Choice Awards, and that was announced this week. She's the first African to host the show, which I think is so odd to say. Really, I don't know. But the show is airing on June 21st. You heard it here first. The Wata hitmaker is taking over one of the slimiest, most fun award shows out there. Nickelodeon posted about it, and we're hyped to see her bring that energy and maybe get slimed herself. I'm sure that's happening. Oh man, that's gonna be cool. All right, well, you've got the headlines. Now it's time for our people poll. Just a quick, simple yes or no question for today. Up on our Instagram story, you can find this, and you can find it also on Spotify. I want you to think about your personal music journey And the question is, have you ever discovered a new artist solely because you saw their music video first? Hit us up with the yes or the no on social media. Let me know. We want to hear if the visuals are really leading you to the new sounds. All right, so before we dive into the eye candy, let's get real for a second. Why do music videos even exist? It's not just about looking cool, although let's be honest, that's a big part of it. But the rundown is they sell records, bottom line. They help you stream the songs, they get you talking. A killer video sticks in your head, makes the song unforgettable, gets you hitting that buy button or that streaming button. And it's just a visual euphoria, visual crack, whatever you want to call it, pushing that track right to the top. And when you think of videos, you think of the artist, and you think of the artist as just like a blank canvas. It's like, okay, but what will this song become? And they can go with really wild themes and stories and visuals that take the song to a whole new world. I don't know, a video that just came to my mind right now as I'm speaking is Beyonce's Single Ladies. Just an example. Like, I think that the song was one thing, but the video took it to a whole nother place. Videos let you see the artist's world as well, their style, their vibe. It's like meeting them without actually meeting them, building that real personal fan connection. And I think that's very important when you're doing this type of work. However, remember the MTV color barrier back in the day? If you're not familiar, please look this up. But videos can break down those walls of racial barrier. They can push genres together and introduce amazing artists to everyone. No matter what box some suit wants to put you in, it's all about breaking down those barriers. How many times have we talked about music videos when we're at work, we're at the water cooler, group chat, or, that was a time for me at least. Like, music videos were at least premiering actively on television. And so you had to watch things like that on TV. And now everything is predominantly online. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that either. But it's just a different way in which the music videos are being distributed. I also believe that music videos are where filmmakers and artists truly get to play with effects, storytelling. I think it's an opportunity for the artist to act. You can also try animation and just try to find constant ways to push the boundaries of what's new and how often you can be creative. So yeah, music videos aren't just eye candy. They're a whole damn ecosystem. They're powerful. And speaking of powerful, another people poll question of the day. What's one music video that completely changed the game for you and why? I want to know what's going on. All right. Let's rewind and fast forward through some of the groundbreaking visuals that literally redefine what a music video could be. And trust me, some of these lessons apply whether you got $1 million budget, your homie from up the street, or you just got an iPhone. Now, let's talk about a groundbreaking game changer. Before Billie Jean, MTV famously had this unwritten rule, or let's just be real, a very written rule they tried to hide, that they weren't going to play black artists. They claim they were a rock channel, okay? But then Michael Jackson popped and dropped Billie Jean, and it was just so undeniably massive. So MTV literally had no choice but to play it. This video didn't just smash records, it shattered the color barrier on a major network. It proved that great music paired with groundbreaking visuals couldn't be denied. No matter the race, Mike transcended race. That is wild. I mean, it opened the floodgates for other artists, for countless black artists to finally get the mainstream visual exposure they deserve. And the way we watched it, probably, back then, just glued to the TV, people were just glued. And then Billie Jean opened the door. Then Thriller came through. Thriller set a new standard just entirely with its choreography, the fact that it was a short film, its narrative, special effects, well-deserved title of the King of Pop. You planned your night around Thriller. I don't know if we do that anymore. Like, you plan your night around Thriller. You waited for its premiere and then said to be in the moment. That's magic. Talking about something unique and bumping it up to the 90s and early 2000s, Hype Williams' signature bold visuals. I love a good Hype Williams video. He's responsible for so many visuals back then. That innovative use of the fisheye lens, creating just a distorted, captivating world, and that inflatable suit that Missy Elliott had on in her video. And this is a great low-budget lesson here. Check this out. do not be afraid to be unconventional or stylize your visuals, or even, just embrace the unconventional side of things, and embrace a super strong, unique aesthetic. And Missy Elliott told this story about how, well, I'll quote her. We have her quote right here. She said, "Fun fact, I had to go to a gas station in Brooklyn, New York to get air in this blow up suit, and the suit blew up so big I couldn't fit it in the car, so I had to walk back to set down the street in this outfit in Brooklyn. Them people was riding past like, she must be high." So Missy's at the gas station blowing up her costume for her Super Duper Fly video directed by Hype Williams, and she couldn't get back in the car because she blew it up. So she had to leave her car at the gas station and walk to the set. That's real. I vividly remember seeing this video of Britney Spears' Baby One More Time. But I remember this video this week particularly going viral of Britney on TRL with a kid, and she's teaching him how to do the choreography for Oops, I Did It Again. But he already knew it, and he ate her up. He didn't eat her up, but he knew it so well, so swiftly, that it was just making her kind of look like a schoolgirl, honestly. The choreography in that video was groundbreaking. It was catchy, and that's another low budget lesson. Strong choreography and a relatable narrative, even a simple one, can be incredibly engaging. Try it. I want to dive into Eminem's Stan video. This video just, that's a powerful narrative, and it's just like a dark short film. I like it a lot. It has an emotional punch, and that's another low budget lesson. A compelling narrative, even with limited locations or special effects, can deeply resonate. All right, next, another great example, Beyonce, Crazy in Love. Just pure energy, pure charisma, pure chemistry, white tank top, jean shorts, and a good strut, and turn the fire hose on and just get wet. I don't know. You just come up with creative things and get a good camera lens. But that's another low budget lesson. Just raw energy and authentic chemistry, and just great performances, and focusing on just camera dynamics and making things even more simple. Oh man, I loved me some Outkast back in their heyday, because Andre 3000 playing with different characters, that's genius. Packed with just creativity and humor. And I think that's another lesson, another low budget lesson. Create character work and directly engaging work with the audience. Make your video stand out. Don't be afraid to just inject some humor, some personality. Jennifer Lopez did that once in her We About to Band Pumpkin Get Right. She did that. She played with different characters. I think I would love to do something like that. That's pretty cool. Kelly Clarkson, Since You've Been Gone, is on my list here. And I think that's just a video with just raw emotion. It just gives you like a strong central concept. That's what I'm trying to say. And that it visually represents what the song is trying to emote. And it could just be very powerful, even just with a simple location and just some clever destructive action. That's what I was trying to say. Visually, I want to highlight Lady Gaga in Bad Romance. I think that Lady Gaga has a low budget lesson here too. Embrace theatricality. Even with limited resources, focus on creating a distinct and memorable visual through styling and just set design and, again, creativity. You could do a lot with a little, man. Kanye West teaching us about another low budget lesson. So Kanye West's Runaway, released in 2010. This was Kanye just pushing the boundaries, literally a 35-minute short film, ambitious storytelling, stark, surreal. But the low budget lesson here, while the scale is grand, the core idea is using visuals to expand on the album's themes and create a larger artistic statement, which can inspire smaller projects. I think what Kanye does is he allows you to think beyond traditional structure in visuals and in songs, and that's why he's Kanye. Also, another video I would like to highlight, We Found Love, Rihanna featuring Calvin Harris. That at 2011, gritty, raw, realistic portrayal of just a tumultuous relationship in the desert, if I'm not mistaken, just going through it, cussing at each other. That's a great idea. Even today, this is all genius. The low budget lesson here is just like a raw and authentic visual can be very impactful with just simple storytelling and situations and real emotions. Moving on to more contemporary examples, I want to highlight Hotline Bling. Drake, can't believe this came out in 2015. It's 2025, 10 years ago. Wow. It was a minimal video. Drake's performance and dance moves pretty much sold this clean and simple video with the different backgrounds, which were the central focus. But the low budget theme here is simplicity can really be incredibly effective. And just focusing on lighting and colors and dancing can really sell it. Well, I love this video. Kendrick Lamar with All Right. Just a powerful, politically charged video, just addressing themes of police brutality and Black resilience. I mean, this video became an anthem. And the low budget lesson here is that music videos can be a powerful tool for social commentary, focusing on conveying a strong message through impactful imagery, even with limited resources. Thank You Next. I thought Thank You Next was probably one of the best videos that has come out in this era, this time. It was clever, affectionate, homage to the popular rom-coms, 13 Going on 30, Mean Girls. It just resonated. It has so much humor and nostalgia, and the low budget lesson here is referencing familiar and beloved pop culture can really serve you if you do it right. Create an instant connection. If you recreate something within a movie and you put that in your video, people are automatically going to be like, wow, take my aunt to the old town road, I'm gonna ride it till I can't no more. Old Town Road. Playful, meme-worthy, and a viral success embraced by the internet. This is like the internet's baby. I mean, the unexpected cameos and the genre bending. I mean, what a great debut. I think the lesson here is to embrace internet culture, even find humor in it. Don't be afraid to be playful and create just shareable moments. I just want to highlight some recent innovative videos. Normani's Motivation, Doja Cat, Billie Eilish, The Weeknd, like these artists consistently push the envelope with their visuals. I think Billie Eilish is in the surreal and unsettling imagery category. Like she just creates just she's just dope. You know, and Doja Cat, she is just, again, just very imaginative with her world. And The Weeknd is very cinematic and often has like these dark narratives, and they create strong visual identities. And I think the low budget lesson here is just identifying a unique angle, a unique visual style that complements your music, and try to incorporate elements of that, even on a smaller scale. Focus on creating a consistent and recognizable aesthetic. All right, so you heard about some legendary videos, some iconic videos. Now let's talk about my own journey into the visual world. I've been on a few sets, some big, some small, everything in between. On set and in front of the camera, I've had the chance to be an actor in videos like Big Sean's Light and King Von's Wayne Story. And on a big budget set like Light, which is so emotionally heavy, I remember watching how the director Lawrence Lamont used every single detail, the framing, the lighting, just even a simple prop to deepen the emotion of the song. And that revealed so much for me at that time because it was my first acting job, and what I was absorbing was just incredible, and it really showed me how much the director's eye can elevate a song. And then being on the set of King Von's Wayne Story, which is another powerful narrative, I saw firsthand how crucial every scene was to convey that story. And they paid so much attention to the performances and the flow, and Vaughn himself was really hands-on, and the director was really involved. And I learned on that set, being number one on the call sheet, is that you do the most work, you stay the longest, and you see everyone else going home throughout the day, and you're there till like 3 a.m., which is crazy. And it was just a great experience. But then I got my own vision out there, and I directed and produced my own music video for my song Peace. And this was a whole different game. My biggest takeaway: creativity thrives under constraint. We didn't have a massive budget, so we had to be creative. For Peace, developing the concept meant really thinking about how to visualize the song's themes without just an expensive set. I wanted something really timeless. I wanted something that I could look back on and say, wow, it still looks good. It still holds up. So I thought about it, and I thought about it, and I thought about it. And it taught me that sometimes limitations can actually spark the most innovative solutions. And having help was crucial. Finding collaborators who believed in the vision made it all the difference. And I wouldn't say it was challenging, but it comes with a lot of planning and preparation, and I enjoy what I do. But seeing Peace come to life exactly, or even better than I envisioned it, purely from just idea form, it still is very rewarding to me. When I think about like how I pull all that off was just incredible. But some fun facts about the video. The video for Peace was shot at Point Dune Beach in Malibu. We got there at 5 a.m., but we ran into some problems getting on the beach. The gate was closed and it was dark. So me and the small crew had to walk about 10 minutes to the location where we were shooting the video. Luckily, I had a searchlight that I thought I was going to use on me as I was walking down the beach, but we had another light that we attached to the camera, so the searchlight just came in handy. We needed that anyway. The inspiration was Coldplay, Yellow, a one-shot walking down the beach singing the song in slow motion, and it ended up being brilliant. And it's my first video, and it definitely elevated my image in the song, and it was co-directed and produced by Savannah Mears, who just handled everything. She's just so great. Just a great partner. Another fun fact, Destiny's Child, oh man, that's so cool. Destiny Child shot their music video Survivor at the same location. That same sand that Beyonce, Kelly, and Michelle was crawling in with those ripped up dresses in red, yellow, and red. I think Michelle and Kelly had on red and Beyonce had on yellow. But I'm there shooting my video in the same exact spot, walking, and it was just a dream. All right, aspiring visual artists and musicians, this is your segment. You've got the music, you've got the drive, but maybe not the Hollywood budget. You've heard from me, and you've seen what is possible. Now, it's your turn. Send in those questions about creating your own music video. And I have a few right here that I'm gonna actually address, producers gave to me. Thank you. I'm dreaming of making my own music video, but don't have the Hollywood budget. What do I do? First, understand that a big budget does not equal a great video. A great concept does. Think about a strong narrative or a unique visual. Look at Hotline Bling. Just super simple sets and just work it. If I had to bet on two things for my own video, I would always get a great camera with a good lens, and I will always have great lighting. I don't care if you're shooting this video on the corner of the block. I don't care if you're shooting this video in a fancy room or on a set, sound stage. Those could be the best things for you. Another question. What are some creative concepts that don't require expensive sets or effects? I literally just answer that. But again, I think that you could imagine just shooting a video in a bedroom, or like a vintage bedroom, or something very relatable or nostalgic, or just shooting something in a certain outside location or a neighborhood or the beach. So many ways you could do this. Again, natural light is your friend, but if I had to buy anything, it would definitely be LED lights. Just go to Amazon and get all of your equipment. Another question. How important is editing? Editing is huge, but I don't edit. I would definitely hire somebody to edit. And I've only directed my own music video once, and it was one shot, so it wasn't anything to edit. We got it color graded, but we did the technical stuff with the slow-mo, which I can't remember. It was a lot of technicalities with that, but we didn't edit the video. It was like, what you see is what you get. All right. Hey, Quanie. I am a songwriter, but I have major writer's block. I'm staring at a blank wall and I'm feeling uninspired. What do I do? In my experience, I only write music when I feel compelled to write music. I don't create the beats or the instruments. People send me things or I search for them and I write my own music to them, and it comes to me. Like, I have to feel it. I always heard that the song writes itself. Hey, Quanie, how do you create great music? Is there a secret formula? It's like these questions are coming in, but I keep answering them. Yeah, again, like the song writes itself. I truly do believe in that art form. Don't force the song. If it's not coming to you, then it's not coming to you. Keep those questions coming. All right. Don't forget to check out our specially curated playlist on Apple Music. We update it very frequently. And make sure you check us out on Apple Podcast. It's packed with all the iconic videos that we talked about today, plus some new gems. Go check it out and add some visual flair to your weekend. You know what to do. Well, that's all the visual fire we've got for you this week. Big thanks for tuning in and letting us drop some knowledge and some inspiration. Keep creating, keep watching, and keep pushing those boundaries. Until next time, stay legendary.